Yes, I did. I received it.
Did you hear me, Trevor?
Yes, I can hear you. I got your email.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm a little confused, but I got it.
Okay, I'm confused as well. Okay. Time is approximately 2 p.m. October 26, 2020. Farragut Board Mayor and Alderman special call meeting will now come to order. Today we'll be operating on Governor Lee's Executive Order 1634-5160 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Executive Order 16 concerning electronic meetings, which has been extended by Executive Order 34, Executive Order 51, and Executive Order 60, and shall remain in effect until 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time on October 28, 2020, which at that time it will expire. In accordance with Executive Order, live access to the virtual meeting is made available through Charter Channel 193 or PDS Channel 3. During this period of time, all Farragut citizen agenda or forum comments and questions along with a name and address should be emailed to comments@farragut.org and should have been received by 12 p.m. the day of the meeting to be included in the record of that meeting. All Farragut Board Mayor and Alderman meetings will be public notice per Tennessee state law. They will also be recorded and can be viewed later on the Town of Farragut YouTube channel. Pursuant to the Governor's executive order, all votes taken will be by roll call vote. I'll now ask the town recorder to please take an attendance roll call for a quorum.
Alderman Burnett.
Alderman Burnett, present.
Alderman Meyer.
Alderman Meyer, here.
Alderman Pinchuk.
Alderman Pinchuk, present.
Mayor Williams.
Mayor Williams, present. Okay.
I'm here too.
Did I forget
Thank you?
Sorry.
That's okay. I won't take it personally.
Alderman Popham.
Here.
Okay. Let the record show that we do have a quorum complete. And for the record, we'll also ask if there are any press members present. If so, please identify yourself.
Hi, yes, this is Gabby Shmanovska with the Farragut Shopper. I'm here online.
Thank you.
This is Michelle Hollenhead with the Farragut Press. I'm here as well.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll now ask for a motion to approve the October 26, 2020 agenda as posted.
Move to approve.
I'll second.
Okay. I'll ask the recorder to take a roll call, please.
Alderman Meyer.
Alderman Meyer, yes.
Alderman Pinchuk.
Alderman Pinchuk, yes.
Alderman Poplin.
Alderman Poplin, yes.
Alderman Burnett.
Alderman Burnett, yes.
Mayor Williams.
Mayor Williams, yes. The agenda has been approved. Okay. Okay, typically we do not have a mayor's report with a special call meeting, but I do have one thing I am going to report. And it's primarily for the citizens that are listening in or maybe watching later on. It's concerning the questions of the announcement made by businessman Doug Horn concerning his possible development of the Eddie Ford property. I've been given no information in order to answer questions. The board has seen a drawing, but that is it. We have no other information and nothing has been submitted at this time. My suggestion would be to contact Doug Horn or Eddie Ford directly for your questions. And unless someone says anything else to report, we'll move on to our one business item. Okay, if not, okay, approval of bids for contract 2021-06, Virtue Road improvements.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Daryl Smith, town engineer. As the mayor said, this is approval of bids for contract 2021-06 Virtue Road improvements. This project is approximately 4,200 feet of Virtue Road. Thank you, Allison, for the map. 4,200 feet from Kingston Pike to about 2,300 feet south of Broadwood Drive. It will include the new bridge over Little Turkey Creek, 2 11-foot lanes with curb and gutter, and an 8-foot greenway on the eastern side of the roadway. Some of you may be aware that we bid this contract to include bid alternates that would allow us to replace the 8-inch water line owned by Fox Den that serves their irrigation system throughout the golf course. The original bids did include those alternates, but once we opened bids, I mean, it was clear it's a pretty pricey item. We allowed a few extra days, several extra days for Fox 10 to make a decision whether they wanted to go with other options. They were able to confirm last week that they elected to abandon the water line in place. So these bids that I'm presenting today are just for the road and bridge items. The water line will be abandoned. We received 5 bids for the project on September 25th. APAC Atlantic bid $2,935,135.90. Bell and Associates bid $2,865,058.70. Whaley Construction bid $2,890,603.51. McKinnon Construction bid $3,210,309.55. And Rogers Group, their bid was $3,750,680.40. As you can see, Bell Associates was the low bidder with a bid of $2,865,058.70. The town has not contracted with Bell and Associates in the past, but we are very familiar with their work. They're a large general contractor based in Brentwood. They do have a transportation division, and they've done a number of very large projects. I think I mentioned in my memo that they were a very large part of the Smart Fix 40 project that was done downtown around 2008, 2009. All that being said, staff's recommendation is approval of bids and award of contract 2021-06 to Bell and Associates Construction for their low bid of $2,865,058.70.
Okay, thank you, Daryl. I guess I'll need a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay. I ask the town recorder to read any questions or comments by the citizens.
We don't have any, sir.
None? Okay. And we'll move on to a discussion. We'll start off with Vice Mayor Pablo.
All right. Daryl, I know that they're based in Brentwood. Are they working, do they work in Knoxville? Beyond this project, have they worked in Knoxville?
They do have a local presence, and I'm told they're finishing up something. I think it's for the city of Knoxville right now.
Okay. I think that's really all I have, is just wanted to know that they've been here locally, that we're not going to have struggles. I know that local road projects kind of take a while to complete anyway. We've been through it with Everett Road, so I was just curious. That's all I have.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Alderman Meyer.
Alderman Meyer, pass.
Thank you, Alderman Meyer. Alderman Penshaw.
And my question is to Daryl again. I know we've done a lot of work with Whaley Construction in the past, and it looks like the 2 bids were fairly close. I think it's within $25,000. Because we've done so much work with Whaley before, and Bell and Associates is pretty much out of town, even though they have a presence here. Just wonder what your thoughts are on that.
Well, I would defer to the board, of course. Whaley and Associates, they've done some excellent work for us. They're a very good contractor as well.
I guess my thought is if we've had proven success with one company, should we stay with them since the cost is so minimal? But I'd like to hear from some of the other members of the board.
Okay, Alderman Pinchuk, Alderman Burnett.
I kind of had the same thought as Whaley was a name I knew we had worked with before. Has Bell mentioned not worked in the past? Have they bid on projects in the past, or is this also their first time bidding?
I believe this is their first time bidding for the town's work.
I mean, would you feel more comfortable with doing business with somebody we've done before, we know we can trust, and they're local? I mean, is that, in your opinion, worth a little extra?
I'll kind of defer to David on this.
Yeah, let me jump in here real quick. I know there's a lot of questions about that. What we do is we look at the qualifications of all bidders, whoever they may be, and if there's not something that would disqualify them from being our low bid, our best bid, whatever it may be, then typically that's who we would go with. I think Daryl and his staff have done background research, have identified Bell as being a quality contractor. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of background with them working directly with us, but they've certainly worked with other folks in the past in other places around Tennessee. So in our mind, with this bid, it would be okay to go with the low bid with Bell. That's what we're recommending. Now, if you want to go with a different vendor, a different contractor, the board obviously has that protocol, and you can do whichever bid you'd want to. But that's why we're recommending Bell with this bid.
Okay, thank you, David. I'll weigh in. I'm just glad that we had this many folks that actually bid on it. We've been a little light on bids in recent years on contracts, to where we were lucky to have one, sometimes two at best. But with this many, I think we're maybe has got, I guess, someone's attention as far as this type of project. I don't know that I would have a preference over the other. In all actuality, I'm just glad to see that we do have multiple bids for a change, and that I think when you've got a couple of them this close, then I think we're pretty close to being where we need to be at dollar-wise. So that's my input. Any other input? I know Alderman Pinchuk asked for others to weigh in.
I'll add in some. At this point, the staff gives us our advice, and they are comfortable that they have enough of a local presence here that certainly if David or Daryl had some real concerns about being able to work with them or have that communication that we need to have, I think that they would be expressing it. They seem very comfortable with this selection, and I'm not going to second guess their recommendation.
Hey, Louise, Alderman Burnett, I'll second that. I just wanted the question just more for some dialogue to maybe understand it better. Again, on a road project like this, I would defer to on staff's in-depth research and knowledge on it. I just wanted a little feedback on what they thought about that difference in price for a local company. So I'm on board with that.
This is Alderman.
Okay.
This is Alderman.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go right ahead.
I feel very confident with our staff's decisions as well. I guess my only concern is this is a general contractor, and I know they'll be using subcontractors for a lot of their work, and I'm just wondering, since we have no experience with them, who they'll be using, and I just want to make sure we avoid any problems like we've had in the past with some general contractors. But I'll have to defer. I'll go ahead and agree with staff's decision. So I have no further questions.
Alderman Pinchuk, just to remind you, we do have our in-house project manager who will be overseeing. Correct, Daryl? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But that's one of his roles, is to oversee the Virtue Road project along with all the other projects that we've got going on. Correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Daryl, I've got a question concerning that. Has Ben had experience with Bell?
Yes, he has.
Okay, so he was okay as well as far as staff recommendations?
He is fine with that, yes.
Okay, thank you. Alderman Meyer, you've not weighed in, and I'm going to give you the opportunity.
Thanks. I recognize Alderman Pinchuk's kind of way of thinking, just and do want to have good established partnerships with good vendors. I think I would like to expand and have multiple vendors that we've got good partnerships with. And so I also think the $25,000 difference can be used to fund other items such as a part-time FTE or something like that. So I support staff recommendation. Thank you.
Okay, sir. With that said, I'll ask Town Recorder for a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Pinchuk.
Alderman Pinchuk, yes.
Alderman Pavlin.
Alderman Pavlin, yes.
Alderman Burnett.
Alderman Burnett, yes.
Alderman Meyer.
Alderman Meyer, yes.
Mayor Williams.
Mayor Williams, yes. And let the record show that the bid for contract 2021-06 for Virtue Road improvements has been given to Bell. This particular meeting, we do not have a town administrator's report or a citizens forum, so the time is approximately 2:16 p.m. and without objection, October 26, 2020 Farragut Board of Mayor and Alderman special call meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, folks.
Have a good rest of your day, everyone.
Thank you.